those Pyrenees, yeah. And then,
for sauce.
that's what I'm doing, but like, you get.
What else did she take?
She took my Captain Morgan's. Yeah. She took my virginity.
You're chatting in the group chat, but I'm on delivery for 2 weeks.
Men are actually evil.
No.
When you look at it, I'm pretty sure everyone in this camera, everyone in that camera, in front of that camera right now, have been in a position where you popped up to someone and then be like, you know what, I don't really want anything else, I just want to be friends. Or you popped up to some guy you're wearing this like got a bigger status, like a bigger Benz and all of that. And then you don't really get the affection or get the intention that what you really want, you get what I mean? So the thing is like, obviously being friend zone and everything, it's a negative. Let's not get it twisted. It is a negative being friend zone. But what are the criteria, or what would you look at for someone to be like, you know what, I'm gonna friend zone this person, get me free meal deals and everything.
Finesse a guy out of his bag.
Yeah,
It's
acting.
facts.
With you?
Yeah, it's facts. Like it actually happened to me.
Do you think that's right? Like females finessing, like know the guy likes them, and then like you like takes the
It
advantage.
depends how he goes about it. If he shows his pocket before actually getting to know you, then you're gonna only know the pocket.
Yeah.
So
It
you're
depends.
saying it's the guy's fault.
Not fault.
Yeah, not really his
Not
fault,
fault,
but every guy
he's
knows what
responsible
he
for
brings
that.
to the table, and you gotta put your best foot forward, right?
Yeah.
So whatever he puts forward is what she's gonna take. If you come with like, I want to get to know you on a personal note, then cool, she's gonna reciprocate that. But if you try taking her out fancy places and everything before you get to know her, she's only gonna know that, and she's only gonna go for that every time she talks to you.
Yeah, I agree.
That's a good
Point because that's give me the clap for that. That's a good point. And just to add on to that is wherever you lot start out, that's the standard you should carry on. Like, whoever's listening out there, make sure you like the subscribe button and everything else, make sure you do your thing. But that actually facts when you think about it. Whichever's family, because as much as you think like, oh, she's into peas and everything else, like, bro, go listen, you gotta take it in. If you start showing a girl peas, that doesn't mean she's a gold digger, she's not. But if you start showing her peas, it's just a normal human behavior for her to be like, okay, I'm seeing peas or going out every Saturday night, every Friday night. Then I'm gonna expect for you to keep that up, innit? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna expect for you to hit it one time and then the next week you'll be like, oh, I'm busy. That's the bit of the iffy bit, you know what I mean? That's factual. But on the flip side of it, it's like, just like you mentioned previously, girls will be like, you know what, I'm just gonna lead in mine but it's not really great when you think about it, because at the end of the day, we all got feelings out here. It's crazy how sometimes you make people feel, even though you don't even mean it, or you don't even intend to actually hurt their feelings, you know what I mean? Like, you probably just pop up to someone and then they'll be like, yo, I'm trying to take you out, and then they'll be like, you know what, I'm busy tonight. But in reality, they're not, you get what I mean? So it's actually crazy. I'm pretty sure you lot have heard it before, where it's like, people get a personality mix, or where you meet someone online and everything else, you don't really feel it, or you meet them in person, then you can see like, yeah, that's banging, you get what I mean? I'm just trying to hear opinions of what would you not reckon, or what would you not think from your personal experiences about social media dating and in-person dating in real life, or when someone meets you like in a club or meeting you going outside, what would you not take? I'm trying to hear Alafine, Alafine first, we say one can talk to me.
I've had
You got a lot of experience.
a couple of experiences.
You got experience.
I feel like maybe the most successful one. I think like she followed me in it, and I felt like, alright, check the profile, follow back. Then she posted a story.
What app is this?
Oh, and this is Instagram.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so just a normal social media app, yeah. And then I posted the story. This time I got a good response.
What did you say then?
Can't remember. But I posted the story and she responded, and I was like, oh, that's a good response.
Okay.
She continued the conversation, and then from there, like the next week, we went out on a date. We was in a
Efficient.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Quick with it. Quick and
like,
it
it
works.
was like 1 or 2 weeks went out on a date. Obviously, when I asked her in the first week, because I remember being gassed, yeah. I like to my guy, like, yo, and I have my female friends at school. I was like, yo, what do you think? She's like, yeah, let's go on a date. I saw on the date. She's like, it's too early. So I say nothing. Asked her again. She's like, cool. So we planned it for the thing. It was like a 6-month talker stage.
6
So I
months.
kind of like, yeah. It
So
was,
what now?
yeah, it was. I kind of like it. It was
Should
pretty.
be done
It was
after
pretty.
the 4th.
It was pretty
That's
calm.
a 6-month talking
Six?
stage.
Yeah.
That's a relationship.
Sorry for cutting you
Like, it was
off.
basically, it was basically a
It doesn't
relationship.
even last that long.
No. You know what? You know it's because I just came out of a relationship, and then I met her. Like, not just came out of it, but like I was single for a while, and then I wasn't ready to get into a full-blown relationship, so we were just talking for a while. Then quarantine happened, so we just talking for quarantine. Yeah.
So reap the benefits of a relationship.
Nah, she was never my boyfriend.
That's
But that's because.
Mm.
Don't worry, you don't have to explain yourself. It's alright.
Yeah.
No, explain yourself. No.
Nah,
Explain
she,
yourself.
nah, she wasn't. Just because like I never saw the qualities of like of a girlfriend like.
It took
What
you
did
6
she
months.
do?
You know, that's a whole other
No,
thing.
no,
That's
Nah, but okay. You know what it is? It's like we met up a couple of times. Then lockdown happened. There was a bunch of FaceTimes. I'm not gonna coffee over a FaceTime. And then obviously lockdown didn't like stop happening.
Mm.
And you know she was like she just didn't show like our love languages didn't mix together. That makes sense. Like she was we wasn't compatible. Then we kind of.
What is your love language?
Probably say like physical touch.
And hers is.
I don't know. Hers wasn't like.
You
every
don't
time-
know that.
Nah,
That's the
nah,
problem.
nah.
There you go.
You don't
Then
ask,
that's
yeah.
fine.
Nah, hers was like.
Probably like
Just
words of
attention.
affirmation or like
Yeah.
quality time. I don't think that's part of it.
Nah, obviously.
Well, like quality time.
Probably.
Thank you. Quality time. That's the same thing though.
So you wasn't receiving love how you would receive it, which is touch, considering lockdown.
Well,
Yeah, and
no. Obviously, we met a couple of times before.
Yeah.
Obviously, I try to like hold her hand. She's not trying to hold my hand. I'm trying like.
in public.
Just
Some people don't
Maybe
like
some people don't like PDA.
in private, in public, regardless.
She
Oh.
not interested in you then.
Yes.
That's
someone
peak.
said it there.
That's peace. Any owner
That's
agrees.
cap. Because if I told you what happened,
That's cap.
If a girl wants to hold your hand, she'll hold your hand.
No, but she just wasn't that type.
No,
She
but
told
some
me
people
herself.
don't like physical touch.
Yeah, like she wasn't a physical touch type of person. I was like,
Back to the
so yeah, some
social media, man.
people do that.
Yeah, you carry on.
that story, you know.
That's true. We're getting on to you.
And then obviously, like a couple months, and then kind of did it off. I'll probably say dating apps. I'll probably say it's probably not really that successful. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Have you been on a date night before?
Yeah, I've been on that.
Have you been on a date night before?
I tried.
Really?
I think they're successful.
Divine, have you been on a date night?
No, man.
Have you been on a date like?
Yeah, I've met my boyfriend on Hinge,
Oh shit.
and we've been dating for 4 months. So I
Oh,
feel like let's cancel out uni, but I'm from Birmingham and he's from Northampton, so it's only an hour on the train.
Oh, bet.
So I feel like
Jump on the
I
train.
am the embodiment of success from it, but you know, I feel like
Change,
it's
you better give her like
Yeah,
a
sponsorship.
sponsorship. You know what I'm saying? But like,
I feel like it's rare to find like a good guy
Very.
or a good person on dating apps, but I just happen to find the
I
wrong.
think
Nah, you know
what I mean?
you know what? Yeah, Hinge is on it. Like, it's better than Tinder just because.
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
The girls are better. The quality of girls are better. Two, like.
Quality.
Obviously.
It's not even that. It's just like it's personality aspect.
Yeah,
You
and
get
obviously,
prompts.
yeah.
You get
you
like
can-
to
you
say
can-
your own thing. Like in
Exactly.
terms of like Tinder,
Yeah,
it's just face. Do
literally.
you know what I mean? And you can't really like
What
do
am I gonna
anything
do?
or
Like,
build on
exactly.
something like that. Yeah.
And then I met like maybe one girl off Hinge. She ended up stealing the bottle from me. Yeah. You remember that girl?
Oh,
She took the bottle, bro.
That's
Oh,
peak.
bro.
Keep your bottle.
She's my
What
bottle.
bottle of what?
What?
Bottle of what?
Of Captain Morgan's as well.
Captain Morgan's. That's
big.
peak.
Shouldn't have presented it.
Yeah, oh yeah, she took my Nando's Pyrenees, yeah. And then,
For sauce, it could
that's what I do, but like you get
What
like,
else did you take?
she took my Captain Morgan's. Yeah.
What else?
And then she took my virginity.
That's crazy.
Obviously, I'm joking, innit? Like, she didn't take my virginity, you know what I'm saying? Or anything like that. But yeah, that's basically my story. I met one other girl on Tinder, and like, kind of like, this one was like the first time. and I met someone off a dating app, and I was like, oh shit. She was kind of patterned, but
What does that mean?
like patterned.
Yeah.
But you kind of liked her.
Yeah, she was just calm in it, and I feel like she was too much.
What do you mean?
Like
Define.
Elaborate.
Like
Yeah,
too
what
much
does
in
that
the
mean?
mind.
What does that mean?
As in like,
What does that mean?
I don't know. She just too
Personality
much.
wise?
Like, yeah.
What, too full
Nah.
on?
Say it like
Nah.
that.
Big
Too
personality.
loud or something.
She was
like-
too
Big
much.
personality.
She was too much where you couldn't handle her.
Both,
Oh.
probably.
Yeah, if she's too much, I'm gonna handle it. But
Yeah.
no, I could have handled it, but there was
You could've
like
done
they
it.
get to the point. Yeah, that gets to the point. Like if the pressure is this high and you look at it, is it worth it? No.
Mm.
Fair
And
enough.
I'm
Fair,
like,
that's
oh.
fair.
True.
Like if it was worth it, maybe. But yeah, it wasn't really
Yeah.
worth it. Yeah.
No, but I hear it still. I hear it. Obviously, we've all got different perspectives and different point of views about a situation like that. Innit? Me personally, I'm trying to hear what the girls are saying. But before that, make sure you hit a like button, make sure you subscribe, make sure you do all of that good stuff, man. You know I got you. We got each other anyway, you know what I mean? But obviously, just like Adam said, innit? Obviously, he was joking and that. I don't know about that, all of that, innit? You know what I mean?
I'm joking.
No, obviously, you're joking, innit? Yeah, give it to him, innit? But I'm trying to hear what Samantha is saying, innit? Like, about her point of view about this whole situation that we've said. So,
Obviously, I think social media or dating apps are like a hookup type of environment, but there are good guys there. Like last summer, like this summer I just passed. I was on Hinge for Vans, and I met this Manchester guy.
Oh, that brother.
Obviously, I met this
Let me
Manchester
sit.
guy, and I changed my location to Birmingham because I wasn't trying to have anyone on Swansea seeing me. So I changed my location to Birmingham. I met him. He was all cool and he was very dominant. I feel like women like dominant guys.
Yeah.
But there's
Like how,
a
like how?
certain,
Yeah.
like you take the lead, like you plan
Initiate
everything,
stuff.
you take
In charge.
charge. But there's a type of dominant that is a bit like off-putting to the point where I can't even
Toxic.
get my opinion. Yeah. So he was like that. So, but the most contrasting thing is that when he came to me traveling to Manchester, he didn't want to take the lead anymore when it came to finances. So he was like, "You come to Manchester, you pay for your ticket. I'll take care of you." But I'm like, as a man,
Take care.
As a man.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean? So wait, all you had to do was pay for the ticket, and then he would have got everything else, and you were like, the ticket? Oh no!
no, it's not that.
Allow
It's that
it,
if you
man.
show me that you're a leader
Mhm.
and you want to see me, you want to see me. I don't want to see you. You want to see me, so at least
Wait,
pay
you don't
for
want to see
it.
me?
No, she
You know
doesn't.
what?
Like,
You know what?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like cool. Before I spend peace on this girl, let her pay for the ticket, so I know that cool, it's worth it. Like at least she put something in, and like she's investing something.
No, but when your whole persona is the whole, I'm dominant, I'll do this for you,
Yeah.
I'll do this
Exactly,
for you, and then
yeah.
you don't back up, it's like,
Yeah.
waste my time.
Exactly.
And whoever
For one
initiates it
ticket.
should pay.
It's not for one
Come
thing.
on,
Agreed,
like,
agreed,
you could even
yeah.
jumped. You could have even jumped. For one ticket, nah.
I resonate with that a lot.
Whoever initiates it should pay.
Exactly.
If I
And
say
if you
let's go
initiate
bowling,
it.
I initiate it, so I'll pay. But if you want to take me out,
I hear that. I
Like,
hear that.
he knew where she was from when
Yeah.
when he
he
asked
started
her,
talking to
And he said, "Come to Mani." I said, like,
Exactly. Money is. Do you know, it's
Yeah.
quite far out. It's very
Nah,
far.
I hear that, but I feel like, yeah.
So you would let your girl pay.
I feel like if it was
Depends, though.
like you, obviously me personally,
Like-
I don't like. I feel like I'll pay for everything, but you at least have to be like, oh, I have no problem doing that. I need to see that you're not just here to suck my money. You get. Obviously, if I'm like, I'll pay
it's
for this.
giving
like, no.
restaurant pretend to bring out your card.
Exactly, like that. Like, you at least be like, all right, I'm like, oh no, it's calm, I got this type of shit. But if you're like, thank you, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, whoa. You're not even trying to chip in. There's no
I
like.
feel like the girl should at least like offer.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
At least offer. I'm not
And
saying
A lot of
pay
guys
for
find
it.
that
And then the guy will say, no, squad, go ahead.
Because what person to say that? What now? I'm paying.
But to be
I'm
honest,
no,
a
no,
lot,
I'm taking on the date by a girl.
a lot of guys feel
Yeah.
emasculated by
The
that.
first one.
They feel
That's
like
right,
emasculated by
She
that.
even drove.
Do you not agree?
Yeah.
If I'm like,
She
oh, I'll
paid, she
pay
drove,
everything,
she
do you not
paid.
feel like less of a man?
A
man.
Some
There
guys
you go then. There you go then.
Man,
No, it's
Whatever
it's
your
also
definition
like
of a man is.
Like a,
Yeah.
just like a get.
Listen.
get to know type of date. It's not,
no, but do you
I
not
wasn't
agree?
really trying to take it serious like that.
That's crazy.
This guy basically did the opposite. He was like, yeah, she gonna pay for everything.
No, I didn't say she offered
paid.
that. I was
She
like,
offered
cool.
to pay.
I
She
paid
offered
for
to pay.
stuff,
She was
I
like,
don't pay for
she
it.
she doesn't think. I was like, cool, then take your thing.
How was it? How was it there?
Oh, it's a terrible.
Right.
I think that's why she's no chance because what do you call it? I told her let's go cinema.
You
What?
said let's go cinema.
Yeah.
She said let's
Wait,
go
is this the smile? What smile?
What?
The movie.
Oh, the Nope. Yeah, Nope. We went to watch Nope in Cardiff. We went all the way to Cardiff to watch Nope.
Did she pay for the?
Yeah, and she drove too.
to Cardiff.
But why?
Not bad, not
That's
bad.
not bad.
Yeah, no, but she offered.
So that means you didn't like her.
No,
So that means you didn't like her.
no.
No, that literally means you did not like her.
That-
Because
no.
if you have a car, you could have drove her. But you
No,
chose.
but she was pissed. We were like, I'm gonna
He
drive
was
that.
bored. He was bored.
yeah.
Swansea.
It's giving bored.
Why would I decline that? Like, a girl offered
Base,
that.
give
No,
me, yeah, passenger
Passenger
princess. Passenger
You were taking it seriously
princess.
after.
He said dashboard. Yeah,
That's
that's the
the
where
babe.
I'm at.
I feel like
I
after that,
respected her. Like, I
But you
respected
didn't like her.
that she actually followed through
but
with
you
that
didn't
shit.
like her.
He knew from the beginning.
So you
like,
know
You didn't like her.
That's not
If you like a
I was
girl,
still like-
you wouldn't allow
Men
that.
are actually
No,
evil.
I don't like before I like someone. That's take a long time. Like I'm a complicated person, so like we have to like be friends, like go out a couple of times, like before I like make that type of move. I won't say I would like it at that time, but it is what it is, isn't it?
Question: do you think a masculine man pays for everything, and do you guys think you're masculine men? Like, because that depends. If you don't think a masculine man has to pay for everything, clearly you don't think you're a masculine man because she pays for everything. Like, obviously, like the stereotypic of like masculine, because we're saying that we like a masculine guy, dominant, all of that, taking us out. But then, if you class yourself as one,
Yeah.
but you allowed the girl to pay for everything.
No, that's I've done shit for females like what do you call it? There was a girl that was like she wants to come see me from London. I paid for her. She came to do my hair from London.
From London to Swansea.
Yeah,
And you paid the full
I
price.
I paid for what do you call it?
Her travel.
The travel,
That's a lot of money.
coach
Yeah.
taking everything. Paid for it back.
And that's
back
because you
in
liked
there.
her.
And I also bought her what do you call it? What do you call it? What's it called again? Her AirPod. Because she made that effort. I was like, oh
You
shit.
bought her AirPods. Because she made that effort. What was that effort? She just turned up.
What?
Yeah,
What was the effort?
Does not correlate to her traveling from London.
No, because
I want AirPods. Can I do your hair?
She came to do my hair. Like, all the way from London. I was like, come. Like, this
He
is-
just says it like it's a thank you thing.
like a thank you, yeah.
Cool.
You see, you brought her AirPods. Not even Mackie's.
Yeah, you go then.
No, he's the one that's airing it. He's airing it.
Why are you guys getting on this case? You guys would be glad if you got AirPods. I want to do your hair. Come here.
Do you know what? Do you know what that gives? That gives that you liked her more than she liked you.
But the thing is that we were friends before she came.
We can be friends.
No, we can be closer friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's how we are friends. We are friends.
I would God feel women. I'm telling you.
It's not like because she was a female. That's not why I bought the hair. But he knows if anything, I'll help him. He knows too. Like if you're like close to me and like I see you in that like I'll like.
No, I mean,
Go like
that's cute.
over that.
Cute.
Not like it.
Well, I have to trust you. That's the thing.
It's fine. We can build that trust.
Yeah, that's
Precisely.
now I know you're
Everyone here, you're gonna give them a second thought, bro.
Right, that's facts, bro. That's facts. When you actually think about it, it's like, from a man's perspective, it's like, you don't really have to do a lot of things for them to like you and for them to appreciate you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. It's a small thing.
You know what I mean? It's more finding margins about it. Because,
Some people
like,
disagree.
let's say for Sam's example, I'm not trying to bang into Sam's parade, innit? You know what I mean? But him doing that is probably the thing where in his life, you know what? She done that for me, and just by me showing my gratitude, and then I'll just give her that. You know what I mean? But on the flip side of it, the lady or whoever she was, then she's gonna be like, you know what? He's got peas in it. He's got a whip. He's got his own yard. You know, but I might just try mooching off him. You know what I mean? I start personally, my personal experience is all about fine merging for me personally, yeah? But I'm trying to bring this question to you over there, far to the right end. You know what I mean? What would you class as a thing where like, you'd be like, you know what? This person just being nice to me or this person just want to hit.
Repeat the question, sorry?
Like, the question is, it's just generic.
How you
yeah,
know,
to a point wherein, how would you know like if someone just being nice to you or someone just want to hit on the first day or like on the second day?
I don't know. Depends on where you meet them.
True.
I don't think
Although-
how you meet them matters, you know.
Yeah, I'm thinking that because I'm obviously in a relationship, and so I met him on Hinge, so it's like a very rare situation because obviously dating apps are very like just hook up environment.
Right. One question: when you the first time you meet him, did anything happen?
Just say no comment.
Yeah, just say
Just say no comment.
No comment.
You know, I actually want to say something.
No, because
Yeah, go on.
Do you know what though? He's the kind of guy where like he didn't bring up anything sexual at the start, so I actually questioned him and I was like, "Do you actually find me attractive?" Because I'm used to guys being fairly sexual with me at the start. So when a guy isn't, it feels like he's not interested until I question him. I'm like, "Do you actually find me attractive?"
Yeah.
And he's like,
he
"Yeah,
was-
but
he
I
was
respect
respect-
you enough to
Okay.
not bring it up at the start.
And
If
they
you
tend to
bring
be
it
the
up
best guys as
first,
well.
I'm not
Then-
gonna lie,
Good guy,
but
good
some
guy.
guys literally do that on purpose.
Yeah.
Nah,
No,
no.
they-
See, I feel like this guy's different because
You know,
we're
it's-
4 months
that's
in
not
and it's
good, though.
healthy. It's
I
healthy.
feel like that's different, but
Nah.
But
some
like it's
guys
very
genuinely
rare.
will do the whole thing of
Yeah.
I
Just
don't know,
play the long
wait,
game.
just
Play the
so
long game.
when I
Agreed,
know,
agreed,
like,
agreed,
like,
agreed,
Yeah,
agreed.
you know what it is? It's like,
wait,
if
wait. What's wrong? What's actually wrong with that?
What do you
What do
mean?
you mean?
Everything's wrong with that.
It's called reverse psychology. He's
Literally.
doing
It's
it on
manipulation,
purpose
though,
because he
too.
knows he's gonna get what he wants to get, so he's doing it on purpose. It's manipulation.
Yeah.
Oh,
Waiting for the right time to attack.
Nah,
Exactly.
I feel like well, if I go on a date with a girl, yeah, I'm gonna be like, if something happens, that's a bonus, but I'm not gonna force it.
Yeah.
But more time, it happens anyways. So it's just like, I'm not the one who forces it. Wow. No, not so, no. Not like, no.
Boy!
Yeah, as in like,
I'm
it's like, if it's a date, yeah, I'll be like, cool. Are we gonna kiss on this date? Are we not gonna kiss? That's it.
Wait,
Like,
do you ask her?
Kiss on the
no, obviously,
In
that's
his
what I'm
head,
thinking. In my
like,
head, I'm
he's
thinking.
thinking.
and
You
then
ain't
I'm
kissing
like,
on first dates though, right?
I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad to kiss on
I
a
don't
first
think
date.
it's yeah. More time is
Everyone has their own.
Depends on the
Each their own,
connection.
each
Each
their
their
own.
own.
That's why
Y'all
I'm
stay
going for,
safe.
like,
True.
I don't try and be like, yeah, okay, I need to do this so I can kiss her or something like that.
Yeah, kissing
I'd be
on
like,
the first day.
if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, like one time, I was just on a date. Everything was going smooth. I didn't even try to do anything. Like obviously, you know, you try to do a little physical touch and stuff like that. Just like, you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I was thinking, alright, cool. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna get a kiss tonight. But to go home, all of a sudden, it's happened. And I'm like, raw. Let's say nothing. And then they're like, I'm not gonna be like, I wasn't gonna go home mad like, she wasted my time. I didn't even get to get enough. I was not like that. It's more like, oh, it just happened naturally.
Yeah, depends
yeah,
when
yeah.
you
It
meet them.
happens,
If
it
you
happens.
meet them on
No,
like,
sometimes
I
it
think
happens.
on dating apps, a lot of the time people do dates to get something out of it at the end.
Yeah.
A guy will be mad at you if he finds and to dine and wine, fine, dine.
Yeah.
What food? He gives you food and he goes out with you and stuff like that, and then you don't give him something after. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna hear from him after.
I feel like with that, yeah, there's type of girls here where like, no, just type of situations where you kind of know why the guy has invited you over in it.
Yeah.
Like you kind of know, and then I feel like it's just like, you know what I'm trying to, you just with like,
Different things work for different people.
I hear it. But I feel
Location says a
Kind of
like,
lot.
more time, yeah.
Do
Location.
boys do that thing where like the social media they're talking to the girl on depends on how seriously they're gonna take the girl?
Yeah.
Because like some boys
I've
are
heard that.
chatting to a girl on, I'm trying to a thing on Snapchat, I'm not taking her seriously.
Snapchat is not serious.
And if you have her number, then it's more serious.
Yeah.
or-
Yeah, I've heard
It
that.
is.
Well, yeah, what would you say is
Nah.
like a more
You have
or
to-
less
you have my
serious
number.
social media?
Yeah.
Like if you had to rate
Rank
like
them.
Instagram, Snapchat, phone number, blah blah blah.
I've
what would
heard
you
I've
say?
heard phone numbers way more serious.
Yeah, TikTok as well. That one's
I don't have
TikTok DM.
I don't really have any social
That's
media
me.
right now.
No.
But back, I would probably say it would have been, because I use Snapchat the most. I'd probably be like, if I'm trying to do a Snapchat, then probably Instagram. Because Instagram, I wouldn't check Instagram notifications like that. So if I try Instagram, if I get Instagram,
Or WhatsApp.
if I mean WhatsApp, yeah, that's key. You never see me.
That sounded
her asking for your number, would you take one more seriously than the other?
Nah.
No.
I feel like
Would you take one more seriously than the other?
Yeah. Don't know.
So your answer is yes.
Yeah.
Your answer is yes.
Number's serious.
Yeah.
Number is
Yeah,
serious.
probably, yeah.
Number is
Number.
serious.
If you have my, I don't give my. If I actually give her my number, then I'm trying to take it serious. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Sorry.
What about you? What about you? Like,
For me, it doesn't really matter.
yeah, it doesn't really matter. I feel like it's just.
I don't really, just like, it's just me talk, like, regardless, I'm talking to you.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
mean of
That's how-
trade.
If I'm now
Isn't it?
calling you, if I'm
That's
Yeah, a
talking
FaceTime.
if I'm
Yeah.
FaceTiming you,
Yeah.
then I like
That's
you.
what I try to get
But
to.
if it's like
FaceTime.
Snapchat, Instagram, all of that, then it just
Yeah.
means
It's all the
I'm
same.
just, that's just
My
me
wrist on
texting you
text.
on my phone.
Mm.
My rinse on text is weak, so I'd rather do
True.
a FaceTime. You know, get my personality out there.
No, but sometimes you can like be shy at the
Wait,
first
I
time.
swear you don't FaceTime with so random.
Huh?
You don't FaceTime with randoms.
What?
Like on what they call it, from Hinge.
What do
You can FaceTime on Hinge.
Now,
Yeah.
have you FaceTime on Hinge before?
Oh, that's
Yes.
different.
I think you can video call.
No.
Really?
There's like an option on there.
kinky.
Not that I know
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Not too
Yeah,
bad.
First
yeah,
meet.
Yeah, she FaceTime, but she wasn't serious though.
You know what, like, this whole dating app thing is like, so like,
You see what I'm
foreign to
saying?
me.
No,
Same, same.
So what?
It's just like foreign, like, I've never like even thought about
I've never
No,
downloaded it, you
just
know.
be like-
Yeah, it's weird.
It's good fun.
It's weird.
No,
Nah, it's
yeah,
weird.
The thing is, I feel
Yeah,
like
you can
It's
put
I feel like
your
everyone
house
on
on
dating
Tinder.
apps has the mindset of like, oh, I'm just doing it for fun. But if
Yeah, I feel
something
like
comes from it, then something comes
that's
from
like the
You know
best
what?
relationship if it comes
Okay.
naturally.
it. Yeah.
Like if you're not taking it seriously, you're more successful in getting a relationship than if you take it seriously because you're kind of dumb to take it seriously on
Yeah, it's a bit
Tinder
more-
or Hinge.
Nah,
Do you know what I mean?
You know, another thing with dating apps is you want to see what type of people you can pull. Like, you're like, shit, like, if I pull
Yeah,
this type of
yeah.
person,
It's a
people
place
are-
for it.
I just do that for
Oh, shit.
confidence.
And
I
do you
can't
feel
lie.
Like girls especially, do you feel like the pictures you post or like the aesthetic you have, like you get
Okay.
a different type of
Yeah.
Type of
the
people.
bedroom, like,
Yeah.
the hairstyle,
Yeah.
depending on how you portray yourself on social media.
Mhm.
If you're in a wig, if you're in
Braids,
braids or your
natural
natural
hair.
hair, you get different type of guys.
Let me-
You get different
You do.
type of
Let me say this,
Yeah.
on not even just dating apps, even social media, yeah, if I see a girl, yeah, and her posts are like her in bikinis, thirst traps, I'm like, yeah, I already know what I'm there for. But if I see her like, she's looking pretty, but she's not giving too much, conserved, I'm like, oh, okay, like, more respect instantly. If I
Yeah,
see her
that's-
like, if I see her with like, I don't know, like, I don't even know, bikini or whatever, all that kind of feels like showing her bum and that, I'll be like, I don't know if I want that as my girl, but I don't mind as like anything else.
But the thing is, why do that? Why waste your time?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Are you not at fault for that?
Like, why?
You know what
Why
you're
waste
getting
your
from the
time?
get-go.
Why waste her time? Like,
Yeah,
Also,
no, but
boys
like,
don't mind wasting their time.
Yeah,
whoa,
that's
whoa,
so
whoa,
true.
I mind
That
this.
That is not a lie.
You
Guys
can
can
wait.
actually
That's-
play the long
As in, if you
game.
get something,
Like I said in the beginning, it's not
We're not
the thing
wasting
is,
our
no,
time.
for
We're
girls.
getting something from
No,
it.
for
though.
girls.
Yeah, we're getting something from it.
No, that's what I mean. Like for girls, if you don't end up in a relationship, your time has been
You
wasted.
wasted.
Yeah.
Whereas for a guy,
okay.
if you
That's
get
what
something out of it,
For
then
fun.
It's all about manners.
Yeah.
Even if it's
That's
an ego
it.
boost, they're like, yeah, I got something.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
not even
it.
an ego boost, no.
It's that
just like,
ugly guys
that's
that
why
do
you're
that.
in there.
Yeah.
Like your goals achieved, but like
Ego
if it's a thing where
boost.
if it's a girl where you want to take seriously, and like she like leads you on, and at the end of the day nothing happens. You're like, oh, I'm wasting my time. I thought she was a real one. Or you even meet in person, you're like, what? It's not the same girl I saw or the same personality. You're like, I wasted my time because like I expected her to be a relationship type of person, but she wasn't.
Okay.
No.
So I was gonna ask you the question about like, because you met your boyfriend on Hinge, like, would you say that it became easier because you kind of had the idea that you both have that mutual liking towards each other when you first met, compared to like if you meet someone, sometimes you don't really know whether they like you or like how each other are feeling, but because you guys already had that like mutual understanding, would you say that's why you guys have done?
Yeah, I feel like the reason that our relationship has like progressed is because of similarities. For like the fact that we're both mixed race, we have the experience of growing up with just white parents and like how that's affected our black side in a way. And the fact that I grew up with like not knowing like what my black side was, and the fact that 1 month into dating he brought me an Ancestry DNA kit, I think that 100, yeah, like I found out that I was Jamaican like last year. No, not last year. When was it? A few months ago. Which was like a massive thing for me. So the fact that we have so much in common, that we're both Jamaican, I think that that's like a massive reason as to why we've
similarities basically.
Exactly. I think that that's what progresses a relationship, like you having similarities, and I think that that's what. Exactly. That's where the connection comes from. You having similarities. If you don't have any similarities, then
it's harder.
Exactly. Like you're grappling on how to really connect with each other. If you have the same background and the same, upbringing, then there's so much that you can relate on, and so much that you can kind of, support each other on. And
doesn't it get boring though?
100? No, it doesn't, because
not for someone that's been searching for familiarity.
For me, that has 2 white parents, and that has my insecurity, like for my whole life, has been my skin color and like not being black enough, and kind of grappling like my privilege along with my black side. Growing up in a white family, there has been racial ignorance along with it, whether like you're not black enough, you're just mixed, you know what I mean? So with someone that's also gone through that as well, it's so easy to talk on it, and so easy to support. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like a weight off your shoulder, something that I haven't been able to relate to.
You're very lucky.
It's so easy to relate to someone on that aspect. It makes you feel like, it gives you a sense of belonging in a sense.
Mm-hmm. No, it's actually
that's someone that I can relate on. Like if I feel like, for instance, coming to this uni, there's a lot of black people, and I haven't felt very involved. I would say, not welcomed but involved. It's very hard for me to feel as though I belong in any place that black people belong in. The fact that I can turn to my boyfriend and he has the same experiences, it's so easy, because some dark skinned people specifically, they don't understand that, because it's like I have to acknowledge that I have privilege over dark skinned people, but then I also there is a black side to me, like as a mixed person that has fairly black features. I feel like I'm different to like my boyfriend, who has fairly like mixed features. His features are fairly like, I'm gonna say white, which isn't
Eurocentric features.
Exactly, like it's my nose is bigger, my lips are bigger, my skin's lighter but his skin's darker, his lips are smaller, his nose is smaller, do you know what I mean? So the fact that I can turn to him and relate to him in that sense, it makes me feel a lot more relieved, and I can be myself in a way without being judged.
You're lucky though, a lot of people don't get that, but you're lucky you got that on social media. Do you get what I mean?
100%.
Like,
this was like the rarest case. So I was talking to another guy the same time I was talking to him, and he was dark skinned, so it was like dark skin and a mixed race person,
which is a normal.
So it was fairly hard, because the dark skinned guy, like obviously he has different experiences, and that's fine in a relationship. But for me, I was striving for someone that had the same experience. Do you know what I mean? For someone that struggles so much and that cries a lot, is so sensitive. I need someone that can relate to me like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like I've got it rare, to be honest. It's not like dating apps are not that successful, but I feel like once you find the one,
you lucky girl. I'm telling you right now.
You're lucky. That's a one-off story.
This is the one. This is the one.
Dating on social media is way too hard.
Yeah.
Dating on social media is way too hard. Like you can never put your actual personality into it. A lot of people shy away from their personality because you don't know how you actually come across on social media. Plus, it's texting. Different people read text differently. You know what I mean? I can read it like, what do you mean by that? But they don't actually mean no harm as well.
I feel like it also comes down to meeting though. Like it's the phrase where like if he wanted to, he would.
Yeah.
I feel like my man really met me within like after the first month, and the guy I was speaking to beforehand, I spoken to him.
It's okay, girl.
I spoken to him for 3 months, and we hadn't met. So it's like you can see the intention of how long it takes for you to meet. If you're waiting 4 months and you haven't met, you're just trying to fuck me. If you're meeting after 1 month, you're truly interested in me. You want to see what I'm like as a person. You want to see what I'm like outside of text.
Yeah, that's cap.
You think that's cap?
I like some of my guys.
Why
you some of my guys, like they know it takes about a month to get.
I think the thing about social
No,
media
person.
dating is like, say if you don't know the person and you've met them on social media, it's harder to bring it from social media to real life. Because it's like, first of all, safety.
Like, I don't know you from
Second of all,
anywhere.
like you're both probably thinking like, oh, I met this girl on Instagram, I met this guy on Instagram. Like, are they gonna take me seriously? And then I think another thing is like everyone knows that social media is not real life. So the person you're speaking to, you might not be speaking to the person that they actually are.
they're not who
So I
you
think
think
that's a whole other thing with dating online.
I feel like that's why Snapchat is probably better because Snapchat you can send snaps whether you're in the bed or
You see the
you know,
story.
so you can just see the story.
Yeah, but then it could be a persona.
I take Snapchat seriously.
Yeah, like to an extent.
To an
Social
extent,
media
like,
dating is just harder than in real life.
Snapchat's the worst.
I was
But then
gonna
also
say,
like it has its positives as well.
Yeah.
Because you can kind of like you can. I was gonna say that on social media you can stalk them in it. Like
Yeah,
if you
that's
want
true. Y'all know about that.
Girls love to stalk on
the
social
way
media.
No, you cannot lie.
It's not that we like it, it's just easy. It's just
like, you can see
easy.
who their friends
I
are.
know
You can see
girls.
like
I know.
their hobbies.
You lot allow us to stalk you.
And like if you're on social media, the more time you know that's what's gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
You're putting it out there.
Yeah.
That's
True,
happening.
true.
I know
Unless you're on
girls.
private or something.
Girls definitely they love to stalk.
Yeah, but that's
But
standard.
like you
That's
know,
standard.
you know what you were saying about like Snapchat and stuff. Like, don't you think there's that like the viewpoint of Snapchat? Because like if someone adds my Snap, I'm just gonna assume like you're not serious.
I don't
know why.
I'm like, back
Because you know what I've heard, yeah, like boys have said that like they'll get their Snap and then they'll move on to TikTok because TikTok like you post like your
Your
some girls,
personality
they
is
get
shown
this
more on
like
TikTok,
shown
for
through
example.
TikTok.
So you stalk.
Is that what it is now?
No, I've heard
I mean, I learn a lot about people on
Get a
TikTok.
Snapchat
I
to
learn
go
a
to
lot
TikTok.
about
Yeah.
No, like you
TikTok,
add
run
you
again,
add
run
it
again.
as well on TikTok,
Nope.
like you can see like what because most people post like vlogs and whatever.
Yeah,
on
but on
TikTok.
social media, more time you're only posting the best things about yourself. You're
True.
posting when you look the best,
True,
when you're
true.
having the most fun,
but that's what I'm
when
saying
you're
with
being the
Snapchat.
most productive.
That's what I'm saying with Snapchat though. With Snapchat, obviously when you take the first snap, oh I don't look good, you obviously, but at the same time you're like you're posting like I'm just in my bed.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
feel like Instagram's
I'm
probably
just
the most
True,
like
true,
Yeah,
true.
prestige.
yeah,
It's
exactly, yeah,
image.
that's what I'm
Then
trying
Snap,
to
then
say.
Instagram's more
TikTok.
image.
Snapchat can be like I don't know, maybe I send them like a meme, or not a meme, like I
Like a
put a
snap.
funny filter on or something.
Yeah.
Oh hey, how's your day or something. Send them a video.
Yeah.
It's
You can't be
something
more
it's
goofy.
But
it's more-
there's two
it's more in
different
like-
views on Snapchat.
I
Like,
think
some
text
people-
is a less prestige.
Yeah.
Because
but-
you're like in your raw form. Like imagine you're chatting
That's
to someone
long.
and
No.
they just
I don't
met.
think it's that
They
deep,
just
bro.
FaceTime
Also,
you
also,
If I'm
randomly.
typing on my keyboard, then I'm typing on my keyboard. It doesn't matter which social media that I'm using.
What if they just randomly FaceTime you? You're in your
No,
raw
I
form.
ain't
What
not
you're
picking
saying
up.
you're
Yeah,
not
I should
answering.
The wall
Yeah.
is there. So you don't see my face in that, man. The wall is. That's what
I
you're
feel
gonna
like
see.
they take you more seriously if they ask you your number. Would you not agree? If they're like, oh yeah, I want your number instead of your Snap, it's like they're more serious, they're more mature.
Sometimes they'll ask for your number and will not even save your contact.
Yeah.
So
They will
you-
really?
They will not
Plus
save
I
your
can't lie.
contact.
You know, it's like it gotta be a couple of days before you stop being on +44. Then
That's
it's like,
right.
then it's
All
like,
of this
ah,
just
cool, I'll
depends
save
on
your
the
number.
situation and the people.
It's like then I'll save
True,
your number. But
actually.
if I get your number, I'll be like, calm. Are you worth me saving the number?
It's not that deep. It's just a name.
Yeah, like are you worth like I'm not just gonna have you in the contact. I'm like, wait, who's this chick?
Then you're probably gonna be on the bottom list.
Yeah,
More time you do the same. Like more time you actually do the same.
So what's the point in getting my number then? Why don't you just get my Snap?
What?
If you're not gonna save my
Maybe that's
contact,
just
but I'm
your
saving
view.
yours,
I don't have Snapchat. I don't have Instagram. So I always get the number.
you didn't have Snapchat.
Yeah, and I don't have Instagram. I always get the number.
See, so that's a different perspective.
See you.
I feel like that's a rare occasion, you know.
Yeah.
You're just different with it.
That's
Yeah,
the
you're
rare
doing-
occasion,
If a guy
though.
was to
What do you
ask a
think,
girlfriend,
huh?
you should be
Rare
thinking, "Oh,
occasion.
that's my number."
That's very
Exactly.
rare.
Doing it,
That's
what
very-
you're
yeah,
doing.
exactly.
You'll get out for no reason.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what he's
Yeah.
literally. You know
What's
girls
up?
that be like, oh, I want a guy with no social media platform, da 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 da,
And
hands
then-
go, and then you come along, surprise, surprise.
No. Obviously, I cool. One time I got a girl, I'm like, oh, can I get a number? She's like, oh, you can get my Instagram. I don't have Instagram. And she thought about it. I'm like, Carl. So she gave me the number, yeah. And then I messaged her. She didn't reply. Well, on my phone she didn't reply, but she did reply. But
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to the network. Oh God didn't want it to go through it. But then, because it was on my iMessage unit,
Yeah.
and I didn't see the message until I opened my laptop. And on my laptop was like, oh, she did reply, like even like 5 minutes after. And I was like,
man.
oh shit, but
Yeah,
it's way too late in that time. So I was thinking, when you get the number, like if she had replied to me, if I saw the reply, I'm like, alright, cool, yeah, I know this is gonna go somewhere. Then you save the number. If I know it's not gonna go anywhere, I'll be like,
So overall, do you guys prefer being moved to on socials or on in person?
In person.
In person.
In person.
No,
Depends
no.
where. Depends where in person.
You
though.
on socials?
No, I don't mind like any either or like.
We're talking about
mine's in person.
taking them serious.
Yeah, I don't mind like. either
Depends where in person. If it's club, no.
This is what?
If it's
But
in the
obviously
library, sure. If it's in the club, no. Because you know you saw that guy move into another girl 5 minutes ago.
Actually, I think I'm the man. I don't think it matters.
I'm not.
I feel like on social it will be harder for you.
Nah,
But
it is
Yeah,
hard
if
on
you make it out from
I want
socials,
it
then-
easy.
Like,
It definitely is hard on socials. Or texting in general.
So if you graduate from
No,
social,
me
it's good one.
personally, I would say that every single social media platform got a different output. Wherein, like for example, if you meet someone on Snapchat, it's more or less likely for you to get like a forwarded message compared to a phone number. Because I'm pretty sure if you're out and you're listening to this right now, you're probably thinking like, yeah, you speak facts. Make sure you drop a like button. Make sure you. No, but obviously on a serious note, it's like, for example, if you go outside and meet someone on the night out, right, you'll more or less tend to get their social media instead of their numbers, right? If you get someone on social media, you know you'll be classified instantly as you're just one of them. You have to stand out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
Agreed.
you're one of
I
them.
agree with that.
Because
Same.
it's so easy to
I
get
agree.
people like, yo, he's saying how you go to the
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not going to see you the rest of the night, but can I get your social media and go get the
Yeah.
He probably did that to a couple of girls after you as well.
Exactly. They barely talk to you when they get your snap.
Nah,
It's usually
true.
phone number that you actually get a message.
Where?
Nah,
It's like on social media or certain apps, like let's say Insta is the bougie one. If you get a reply of Insta, it's like more or less this is either a couple of people have seen this reply, or you're just a lucky person that you're really rated for you to get instant reply. You know what I mean? On Snapchat, it tends to be generic, wherein people just open the snaps and leave it open just to know, just to make sure someone.
Or half swipe.
You get
Oh,
what I
did
mean?
you do
Yeah.
that? You would know.
I used to.
Well, how do you know what half looks like?
I used to have
What's a half swipe?
If I don't have like, you used to depend like, do I have time to reply to this message? Nah, can't say no.
Yeah.
I have time to reply to it now.
Right, exactly. It's fact. Just
It's
like,
not just.
No, yeah,
You like you know half swipe as well. Tell me you don't half swipe. Tell me you don't half swipe.
What's a half swipe?
What's
I don't know
a
what
half
half
swipe?
is.
Well, with a bunch of liars right now. What's the name? Guys, half swipe.
Some people,
What's half swipe?
Exactly.
some
What
people
is that?
deserve to be
Spell it
half
to me.
swipe.
Say that again?
Some people deserve to be half swipe.
I 100% agree.
I don't know.
Because you could be talking really, the conversation could be really dry, and you're wanting me to reply to that. I'll half swipe it, and then I'll leave you undelivered for weeks.
And then
Yeah.
you don't have to reply to it anymore.
If you're worth
Yeah.
it, I'll reply.
Exactly.
Like, what's the
Speaking
point?
facts, low-key.
Cold early.
But a lot of girls
Is it
do that,
even
leave you
well
undelivered
within-
for weeks.
Yeah.
Do you know what I do?
Obviously.
If someone says yo B, I half swipe and then I'll open it 2 weeks later, and then by then they forgot about me anyways,
Yeah.
so they won't know I half swiped in the beginning.
That's
Just saying.
smart.
Nah, you know, but like the 8th hour, yeah, you definitely see this. No way.
facts, no
Especially, I used to hate by Snapchat. On Snapchat, you used to text, yeah. The next thing you know, you see them post. Wait, why the fuck are you posting?
Exactly,
I
but
know-
you're not replying to my
I
message.
know you see my
Why
message.
did that person do that the
Do you
other
know
day?
my phone?
Do you think
I messaged you.
I will
Now you're posting on social media. Are you dumb?
Yeah.
Oh, loud.
No, but the thing is with social media, just because you message me doesn't mean I have to reply.
Yeah.
No,
exactly.
you can open
You're not
it.
True,
entitled.
but don't
You're not
engage in a
entitled to
conversation that you
reply.
can't end, that you
Just
can't
be like-
continue.
Sometimes you just don't want to talk.
I hear.
Sometimes you just
But you're chatting